Boom, and we're live again. And I moved my screen here up into that corner more so that screen can be larger. Anyway, we're going to jump right to it. Obviously, we're not going to because I don't even have the right plan open. Okay, so this one's going to be a little different because they're not digital. I think I've already addressed that and that. These are, what are you doing over there? You working out of my thing? So these are physical red lines on a plan page. They wanted property owner information. I already did that. And then they wanted me to change the scope of work, and I've done that. Move my water over. I'm working on the next page. So the site plan had lots of corrections. So let me, Azteca site. So we open up our site plan, and let me basically talk you through a general site plan. So it's like an overhead view of the property. You have to know what you have to draw of the property. And you may ask, how do you know that? So this is in a city called Huntington Park. It's not LA City. My dog is my temporary dog. Azteca. What are you doing over there? Hold on a second. I think he dropped something. Probably a chew thing or chew toy. He's cute. I'll give him that, but be handful. So I was going to Azteca parcel map. Parcel map. So using the assessors, there's a parcel map, and this is how and this is right here. And do you see how these are tied together? Well, I just realized. Hey, relax. These are tied here, and these are tied, but they're not tied to here. So technically, this alley doesn't have to be drawn. So it's there already. So, and they always like to see alleys behind properties, so that's fine. Okay, so he wants me to change this commercial. This one's hard to show you the corrections since, like I said, there are red lines on the page. What I have to do, let's have technology work for us. Okay. Watch this. All right, so I just took two photographs. I'm going to email them to work. Aztecas corrections. I'd like to use, no, not camera, photos. Add two. Okay. I'm paying for super fast internet, so this should just Slide through. Boom. Okay. Put that aside. I haven't felt them arrive yet. So they want me to change this word. Gene. Okay. Done. Hmm. Haven't felt the vibration of the email arriving, but it arrived. So what I'm going to do is show them to you. So here is how I can show you. So as you can see from this, it's asking change commercial to general CG. That's why I just changed this to general CG. Actually, control save. Okay, so now these are the other ones. He wants, oh God, provide parking count standard handicap. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't shown him all of the parking. Um, okay, so I have overhead views. See, there's more handicap down there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and I didn't, okay, so I'm gonna highlight these because as you can see, it's wider here than it is there. So I didn't really pay attention to the snap there, and it's an X movement that's closer. Let me click off of there. It's a little in the opposite direction, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. So let me just see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey! What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What did you drop in here? Okay. Here's your thing. You're gonna be playing there. You gotta your playful destructive way. There. Now you can get your toy. Here. You missing the plans. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm gonna guess 22. So 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, so I did draw all. So now I gotta make, what was it, 5? Okay. So we have to make to go find the car So I've got to copy and paste that because we've got two spaces. Starts at 5, 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to turn that a little bit. It's going to the right, so it's a negative, -1, -5, -7. That's close enough. -7. Put that in there. Move this one over here. Nope, nope, nope. Control Z to undo. We know it's a -7. That'll go for up here. Then we want to make this the loading zone. So we choose, can't do a rectangle since it's crooked. So we choose this weird design one. We change the design to those lines. And then the snap is on. 1, 2, 3. And then you double click to close it. And let's change the pattern so it actually shows more. There. Okay, so there's, let's see. So that's handicap there. That's got path of travel straight down. So there's landscape all along there. You know, they also ask for landscaping. Okay. So basically parking all the way over to the opening. So let's copy paste. Snap a corner to the corner. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Holy crap. There you got some. Let's go to Street View because they're going to have some landscaping there. I don't have any parking here because I got tired of drawing it. Didn't know they wanted to frickin'. Where's my provide parking count standard handicap? Well they just want a parking count. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a street view because there may be more. Ah, what am I gonna do? Okay, street view. This is 6034. Santa Fe. Where's the park? Okay, so let's start way down here. Oh, because there's handicapped here too. Okay, here we go. Here's the first set. Oh, I have it there. Good. Okay, that's that. But I think there's also a handicap on this side. Maybe I'm wrong. So I'm wrong. Maybe. So mechanical equipment, you provide dimensions, identify landscaping, identify sidewalks and parkways. Spaces. Hmm. Okay, so this is for the parking. Right, so we've got handicap right here. It's not snap. Just move that up and then snap that there. Oh, I get two lines there. Let's get rid of that. Yep, that's a building line. Let's snap that to that. Why is that a that shouldn't be a property line? Get rid of that. Now and there's handicap here. Okay. The same thing as the thing going up to the street. And is this basically one, two, three, four? It's definitely the sixth one over. So there is one more space. Copy, paste. Okay, that. So as you can see, there's a lot of details to do. So we're going to be here for a little bit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the truck. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the truck. 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25 spots. So you already had 22. What's doing over there, young man? Did you get your chew toy? Whatever the hell you're looking for over there? Hmm. Okay, so we're at 18 minutes. You're seeing what I'm doing. Um, let me kind of need to repeat this. Copy, paste, and then the same. This time we know. It's okay. Oh, nope, that's off. I deleted that. First of all, the pattern's going to be that pattern, and then boom, and then all the way to the corner, boom, boom. There we go. So there's that. Save. And then I know I got to put a little landscape there. It's got to go around. So technically, okay, sometimes these little fixes are what take forever. It's hard to make things look the way they are. So you have to come around to a line that's going to extend from here. And it's supposed to extend. So we do the length of, it's at 19 feet there, 25 feet, 25 feet. Let's make it 30 feet. It's going to be straight up until, make it 40 feet. Nope. 35 feet. Approximately correct. So you come out. If you click and hold the circle tool, go to the 1, 2, 3. You get a point, and then you get to adjust it. You can click a third time, that sets it in place. And so that's supposed to be a little, that's a hard thing about at least our version of CAD, is to be able to put, if I were to make this a pattern, I could only, oh, that's fine. So you'll just miss a little bit of it. We're going to put Earth, and you'll see you can only do straight lines. Huh. Take off the snap and put as much as possible. Okay, well, that's not bad. That's showing landscaping. And technically, this is supposed to be joined with that. Should be a straight line. So that would mean that if I redid this, the snap on here, I go here, snap off. I try to do a straight-ish line this way. And then even the snap off, if you go to a point, it'll snap. Give it the first polyline, the second polyline, give it that line. Okay, yeah. Save that. Okay. So without boring the crap out of you, I'm going to be counting all of these spaces, making sure they're all on the plan. I'm going to be looking at all the landscaping. I got to do a count, parking count. It's just saying provide a parking count, standard handicap. I don't have to number everything. So I just have to have a table saying parking count. Identify landscaping, you know what I'm doing. Sidewalks and parkways. Now I don't have sidewalk. I usually have sidewalk on the outside. I didn't draw it because I just didn't think it was going to be necessary. So I'm going to be adding all those to this plan. And then I'll come back to you when I'm done. It's going to take an hour or so. And you're like, well, why don't you show us? It's like, well, you got the idea for this one. And it's just going to